What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is August the 13th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before we get into any of that, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off, PPI just came out better than anticipated. So that's kind of relaxing the broader market, as you can kind of see based on the futures. So currently up 0.81% for the NASDAQ and 0.64% for the S&P. It'll be very interesting to see exactly what does happen once the market does open, because yesterday, kind of similar nature, there was a lot of optimism in the futures, but as soon as the market opened, it just tanked. So again, that might potentially happen again. We'll just have to wait and see. Right now, the fear and greed index is under the extreme fear category, so 22. So people's appetite for risk won't necessarily be there. Based on the stocks I'm going to be talking on, oddly, there's a lot that aren't heavily shorted, so I'm not even going to bring that up. The only one that I will bring up is SOFI. I do cover that quite a lot under this channel. It is piggybacking off of the broader market's optimism, currently up 1.23%. No actual news and no SEC filing. So kind of just, again, piggybacking off of the broader market, which it has been over this last little bit. And when I did my video yesterday, I did say, even though SOFI went down 2.41%, a lot of the data was kind of saying that it wasn't justified. So I see this as well as a nice recovery. But 17.24% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 180.43 million shares overall are being shorted. Utilization 54.58, and then short score 71.91. Today, just watch for it to hold this 648, which is basically where it did land yesterday. So that's the pivot point. Next strong target / resistance is going to be $6.78. So just kind of watch for it to trade within this range today. Unless something absolutely dramatic does happen, then you could see it maybe push higher. But I do feel because of CPI coming out tomorrow, you might have some last minute jitters. So there might be a lot of volatility during power hour. So I want to move on to Chipotle. So interesting twist did happen today. So Chipotle is down 7.8% and Starbucks is up 13.81%. They are linked. They are linked based on the news, because it says right here, Starbucks replaces its CEO. So of course that's causing it to go up, and it is replacing it with Chipotle's chief to head the company. Very, very unique circumstance that is happening. So yeah, Starbucks is seeing that as a very strong positive, and Chipotle is seeing that as a very big negative. So once again, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But this does kind of go to show exactly how important a CEO is. So right now, if you are looking at trading CMG, right now with it at 51 and change, it is trading between this S1 and the pivot. So just watch for $50 for that to hold. I don't anticipate that to be touched whatsoever today. On the flip side, 55.56 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. Similarly, I don't really see that being touched today. So it's just going to be kind of stuck in limbo. In Starbucks case though, with it at 87, it is trading between these 2 points, so this S2 and this S1. So 84 will be the next strong support. I do possibly see that maybe being touched. On the flip side, $90 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. Similarly, I don't see that being touched. You do have Tencent getting a lot of volume. It is down 9.6%, or it looks like now since it updated 13.94%, because of their earnings that did come out. So not necessarily the best. Like I said, I'm not bringing up a lot of these companies and the short interest, only because it's between 1 and 2%, very, very low stuff. And yeah, I wouldn't really benefit all that much. Right now though, with it at 1138, it is right below this S2, so just watch for 1066 to be the strong support. On the flip side, 1149 to be the next strong resistance / target. In my opinion, I do feel like it will actually kind of push higher, trade between this S2 and this S1, or if there's a lot of optimism, actually recover into this S1 to the pivot, so above that $12 range. But what do I know, right? And finally, GCT Semiconductor Holdings, it is up 11.47% because of this news with this MOU with Samsung. So that is what is propelling it higher. Even this company, even though it's a 156 mil market cap company, very low short interest, so 1.49%. If you're looking at trading it though with it at 380, it is trading below this S3. So essentially I'm looking at the 1 day. If I move to the 4, you can kind of see a little bit better of a picture, but it's trading between this R1 and R2, like very tight gaps. So it's just going to be, for the most part, kind of stuck within a set range. I do feel it's just going to trade between this pivot and R2 today, but I could be wrong. All depends on the momentum right now. So just watch, take note of some of the strong support and resistance points. In my opinion, I think a lot of people aren't really investing today, only because of CPI, like I said, coming out tomorrow, and last minute jitters. Once data does come out and it's positive, hopefully, then that might be that kind of catalyst committing a lot of people who's waiting on the sidelines to get back in. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it. They give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. This has been also extended up until the end of August. With all that said though, appreciate all of you watching.